And now, from Tokyo, Pamela Ardenvarker.
Good evening, Bob. Sorry. Good evening, Bob. I am here tonight live via satellite with Natasha Bordeslova of Russia, who is competing for the ROC, or the Russian Olympic Committee. The Russians were penalized for doping, and those athletes who proved not to be doping are now playing under the auspices of the ROC, which stands for the Russian Olympic Committee. Thank you for being with us today, Natasha.
You're welcome.
You grew up in Russia. Russia, to so many of us, seems like a cold and chilly place, and yet you were going out practicing and getting your hair and body wet in the cold and then going back out.
Okay, it's true, Russia cold, but we have swim pools and we have towels, so with towels and swim pools you can swim.
Okay, right, of course. Okay, and so at what age did you first realize, Natasha, that you were interested in synchronized swimming?
7.
Okay, how did you know?
I know from that young age because mother is fairly expressive in her retrieval of kitchen utensils, pots, pans. It started as bonding with my mother. She reached for the phone, she reached for the spatula, she reached for the trash, whatever it was. I do as well. Let me get the spatula, mother. Ah, here it is, right? And we do this together. And that's part of how I got so graceful, really, I think. This makes me realize I enjoy being in synchronicity with people. Mother knew also that I love swim, and she realized there is sport for this.
Natasha, I noticed that you have been out of the pool water for an hour or so, and yet you are still wearing your nose clip. Is there a reason for that?
I wear nose clip, try to wear as much as possible, really because I feel you should always try to remember where you come from. I come from the swimming pool. I will go back to swimming pool. Very powerful feeling for me to remember this is part of my identity, the synchronized swimming. Also, I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. When you wear those clip and you try to eat, you realize you don't have a lot of time to eat because there is only one way. Also, people generally don't like to eat with me because I have to chew with mouth open, just because nose plug always on. So can be tough and lonely, isolating.
Natasha, what would you say to people, maybe amateur critics of the sport of synchronized swimming or artistic swimming? What would you say to those people who said negative things about it? Oh, this is just a fluff sport, so to speak, like golf or fishing. What would you say?
I cannot speak for fishing or golf, but I know that what we do with the synchronized swimming requires gymnastics capability, strength training, ballet, but also swimming. Swimming, ballet, gymnastics, the list goes on, and sometimes we fall on each other so much when we jump and dive that can be like sumo wrestling as well.
I don't know, there's something up there. Oh, anyway, thank you, Natasha, so much for being with us this evening, and we wish you the best of luck in the upcoming competitions. This has been Pamela Ardenvarker for KRSN MLA FGJXQ TV. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bob, back to you.